We're back, everyone. I'm back. We have a returning guest, a lovely fella, one of my a close and personal friend. Andrew Brooks, everybody.
Hi.
A very funny comic.
Thank you.
And a great guy.
Wow.
A very popular guy.
Oh, that's me. I'm pretty popular.
How are you doing, Drew?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
You doing okay?
Just okay, yeah.
Just okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like that you made it a point to tell me that it was just okay.
Yeah.
Like you're like, ask.
I'm like, fine, but just okay.
Just ask. Ask me about it. Ask me why I'm just okay.
Andrew, why am I just okay?
Wait. I don't know. Why are you just okay?
I'm getting over some sickness. It's
Yeah.
been a weird couple of weeks. My mind seems kind of out of place. But that's nothing new now.
I got deep fast.
Huh?
It got deep fast.
It's all right.
Yeah, I was sick.
This is the second podcast. We're not going to talk about the surface level bullshit.
No. I was sick. I was sick for like a week.
You were
And
sick.
then you were sick.
I know. We haven't seen each other for a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
It's been sad.
I've
I've been crying.
I miss you so much, baby girl.
I know.
So, how was your sickness?
It was fine. I mean, like, last weekend I was, like, violently vomiting.
Nice.
And I had a fever.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I kind of have, like, a cold, but I'm getting over that. But, yeah, tell me about your sickness.
Mine was not, it was weird. It scared me pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just had a fever.
Yeah.
That was pretty much my only symptom. Like, I didn't really have anything else. Like, it caused a headache and a back pain.
All right, we got cut off, unfortunately, briefly.
Yes.
We're back, though.
We are back. I was talking about
your
my
sickness.
illness. Yeah, I had a headache
pain.
I had a fever and a headache and back pain, but that was my only symptoms, which terrified me to no end.
I mean, not good.
Yeah, no.
You went to urgent care, you said?
Yeah, I ended up going to urgent care just because it lasted so many days. I wanted to make sure I wasn't dying.
Uh-huh.
Because just a fever that's some, like, tuberculosis shit.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
Some polio shit.
Yeah, it's like underlying health issues. Something's causing you to have a fever that's not a normal sickness. But I went and they were like, yeah, it's probably viral. Mm-hmm. So, good luck.
There has been a lot of shit going around.
Yeah, that was the other thing that did help was, oh my God, that urgent care was popping.
Yeah.
I had to go to a back room. I've never once been to a back room in an urgent care. They had so many people in there.
Yeah.
And I showed up like 30 minutes after they opened, too.
Wow. So it was like 8:30?
Fucking packed. Yeah, it was like 8:30. It was fucking packed.
Wow.
But they knew what they were doing. They got me out pretty quick.
That's good. You're feeling better now?
I'm good now. Yeah, it all went away, but it lasted like a whole week. Which sucked. And you were violently ill.
I was.
You said you ended up in the emergency room?
I was. That was for a different thing.
That was for a dick. Would you break your dick?
How did you know?
Come on. I know men. We don't go to the emergency room unless we're scared.
Yeah, I was
we're
scared.
really, really scared.
So, I was, during my sickness, I had someone over.
What? You did what? Why would you do that to somebody else?
I told them.
And they were still like, I'm coming to see you anyway.
Yeah. I was like,
that's a red flag.
I'm pretty sure I'm sick. No, like, I hang around. She was like a nanny. She's like, I'm around sick children all the time. And I was like, okay. And then
she died.
She's
crazy.
Dead. She's deceased.
Wow.
You see that sleeping bag?
And you went to the ER for yourself.
Yes, I did.
This bitch just died on my dick. I gotta go.
I'm so sad. And I think my dick broke.
What were you saying about the sleeping bag?
I was just saying that she's in that sleeping bag. I was going to make a joke that I murdered her and put it in that sleeping bag. But it didn't.
But it's rolled up.
Okay. You're ruining the illusion.
So how'd you break your dick?
No, I
Continue
did
with
not.
your story.
I did not murder anybody.
Mr. NSA man.
So she was a larger woman.
Nice.
And
nice.
She was on top. It's so funny because the listener doesn't know, but you and I know that my mom is literally right there.
She's right outside the window of this room.
Making something in the sink.
Making something in the sink. That sounds like she's making fucking prison hooch.
She is. She's making a prison tequila in the sink. And
so you had a big bitch over.
I did. And she was on top.
You know what's really funny?
What?
That your parents won't let you have anything but water in this room, but a big bitch can come over.
No, but they didn't know, though.
Ooh.
It's a secret big bitch coming
That
over.
is, you can't sneak big bitches.
I did because I was...
Would you roll her out?
This was during the day. This was at like
You
12.
fucked a big bitch during the day?
Yeah, and like...
You're different.
The afternoon, like 11:30.
Whoa, dude. You're different. I can only fuck big bitches after like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying that I'm like a dog?
No. Saying that you're probably less shallow than most of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm trying to be less shallow. The look you gave me, I wanted to kill myself. Look at me right there.
You know who else isn't shallow?
Who?
Big bitches.
I know.
They're buoyant.
What?
Huh?
Some of them are shallow.
Yeah, of course. The ones that think they're pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that don't have the self-awareness.
No, I see a lot of big bitches on the gram who are like, I'm hot shit.
Yeah, the body positivity bullshit is.
Yeah.
It's getting a little out of hand.
I hate my body, and people say that it's nice, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like a skinny maze of bones.
That's not that bad.
I don't care for it.
Have you been fat?
No,
You love being skinny.
I've always been
a lanky
skinniest,
boy.
lankiest, tallest.
I mean, you're skinny. Don't get me wrong, but you're not the thinnest person I've ever seen.
Thank you. I've been trying hard to to be less thin.
Like you're not Slender Man. You're not.
Really, I haven't called that a lot.
Now, I'm sure you have, just because people are assholes. But
yeah.
No, you're not. You're not fucking Flat Stanley. You're not turning to the side and being invisible. That's not what's going on.
This is turning into a body positivity podcast.
I know. After I just talk shit on it.
So yeah, she came over and she was on top.
Uh-huh.
And it was getting a little wild.
Mm-hmm.
And she came down on it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard like maybe I can do the noise. It was like this.
Wow.
It wasn't two of them, but that was two knuckles. But it was like one knuckle of that noise.
So you cracked your dick knuckle.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, like chill for a second. She was like, was that your penis? And I was like,
I don't know.
Yes. But I kept like going and like.
Dude, you're a fucking D1 athlete.
I guess.
You played through the pain.
I was like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a problem. And then we kept going, and then like, oh yeah, I threw up like right before she came over, so I was like,
what the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? What's the matter with you? That's God's punishment.
I know. I'm so bad.
Who would fuck a big bitch while they're sick? Give me something I can enjoy.
She would. I mean, like I really wanted to have sex, and I told her I was like,
yeah, yes,
sick. I didn't want to cancel because she was already on her way, like right before I threw up. And then, so she left eventually, and I was like, I'm okay. And then like I couldn't get like a boner for like a couple days, and I was like, fuck.
Even with like,
I broke my penis.
Even with the Viagra.
Well, I didn't take any Viagra.
That's probably a good thing.
To masturbate, yeah.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
You might have exploded your
That's
cock.
what I was thinking about. I was like, all that blood rushing through that. Uh-huh. It's gonna like
So
explode.
you go to the ER.
Yes. On Monday, I was at the ER for 5 hours right after work.
5 hours? Holy shit.
Yeah. They
should have just said you were having chest pains.
Nah, there's a lot of people who look like they were having chest pains.
You wouldn't see the people that were having chest pains.
Oh, because they in the thing.
Take them right back.
Yeah. And so I got there, like, what are you here for? I'm like, I think have a penile fracture.
Did you say that? Did you say
I
that?
did say
You said
that.
penile fracture?
I mean, I Googled the symptoms. I was like, cracking dick noise. In Google, and I was like, penile fracture. And I was like, fuck. And then, I had to tell my parents. They know about this.
Yikes.
They didn't know that I invited her over here.
Yeah,
They just know that I injured my penis. So I was like, guys, I need to borrow your credit card. I need to go to the ER because I may have a penile fracture. Like, how'd you do that? And I was like, I was having sex. And they were like, oh. And then my mom didn't talk to me for like a day. And then, because she's religious. And then I went there, and then they did an ultrasound on my nuts.
They gel them?
They did. It
Nice.
was very uncomfortable at the beginning, but I was like, I can kind of get into this.
Yeah, bet.
Yeah. And then I had like an old doctor like look at my dick, and he was like, it looks fine. And then like my nutsack, what's it called? Ultrasound came back positive.
And you're pregnant.
I am pregnant.
Wow, you got a
That's
baby.
actually my second ultrasound. I had one for my stomach or my abdominal wall.
Oh, what
like
happened
5
there?
years ago.
Fucked a black dude?
Yeah, just all up in my
All up in them guts.
all up in my guts. No, that's a sad story. I don't really want to tell it right now. But I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay.
And then everything was fine, and then I jerked off a couple of days later, and I was back to full strength.
So they didn't do anything?
No, they didn't do anything. They just ran a bunch of tests, but I
Wow,
was
that's
terrified.
An expensive visit to just
yeah.
for an old man to be like, your dick's fine.
Yeah, but I was like, it was hurting a little when I peed and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, I don't
no,
know.
I mean, I don't blame you for going.
Yeah.
But, damn.
It's like I can spend like a couple $100 on this ER visit and make sure my dick isn't broken, or I can live with the anxiety of having a possible dick broken.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why I went to fucking urgent care.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, it's viral. Good luck. Bye.
Have you ever had any...
Dick injuries?
I was going to say any sexual injuries of any kind.
Yeah, I mean, I've just... Not injury, not like that, no.
No.
Hurt my hip, been sore.
Yeah.
Come away with lacerations
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature.
Lacerations are fun.
Lacerations are fun. But I've never had to like see somebody about something. There was one time. This is I've told this story on stage. It's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 20. For the listeners, I'm 24 now. This is
Me
when I
too.
was. Yes, you are. When I was 20 years of age, I became constipated because all I ate was Hot Pockets. That was it. I ate Hot Pockets all the time, which was great for my bank account, but not my stomach. It was terrible.
Account.
Yeah, no, I ate Hot Pockets constantly. Just these big old raviolis. And loved every minute of it. Like, I ate, like, multiples in a day. Like, I would take them to work, and then I would come home and eat them for dinner, too.
Yeah.
And then I became constipated, as you would if all you ate was Hot Pockets.
Uh-huh.
So, it was bad. Like, my stomach was killing me.
Yeah.
And I didn't have, like, any Miralax or anything to help. So I went to the doctor, and I was like, I'm, like, very constipated.
Yeah.
Another urgent care. And they started asking me questions, and they're like, "Are you sexually active?" And I went, I thought we could be friends, guys. We don't have to do this. And I was like, no. And they were like, ever? And I was like, why do you want to? What are we doing? I was like, it's been like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not an STD. It's not. We don't have to do this. I eat Hot Pockets. So they sent me down for an ultrasound type of thing. It wasn't really an ultrasound, but they wanted to look inside me, and they made me get in the gown, which
They're not the only ones that want to look inside you.
All right. So they sent me down to do like an MRI. They make me get in the gown, which I can't tie the whole way because I'm fucking all I eat is Hot Pockets. So my ass is just out.
Uh-huh.
And I lay down on this table, and then this, like, 20-something-year-old nurse walks in, and she starts pressing on, like, right above my dick, where your bowels are. She just starts massaging it, and I was like, did they send you down here because of the sexually active thing? This place is mean. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, they just prescribed me Miralax. And then I cried in the car. I did cry in the car.
Damn.
That was fun.
It's okay. I've cried in the car this year too. At least
I've
twice.
cried in my car a lot. That car has been through things with me more than any other person has. That's for sure. Shout out to all the car criers.
Shout out to the car criers. I told you about that when I drove to the Comedy Zone. I was crying in the car on the way. I told you that.
Which time?
This was like a month ago.
Oh, I think you might have. Yeah.
It's dangerous to cry like on the highway.
Yes, it is. I try not to do it when I'm driving. It does hit me sometimes. I've had that before.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like have any places to cry.
Yeah, that's why you have a car.
I know, but like, I don't want my dad to like walk out with my dog and be like, "What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you crying? You pussy?"
Yeah, we don't have a dog, we have a cat, so I've never had to worry about my mom coming out and catching me crying at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Sitting in my car smoking cigarettes, tears running down my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Nah, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
I was crying yesterday, actually, while I was playing video games.
They got you?
I was like, I'm alone.
Oh.
No one's gonna come in here.
And that made you cry?
No, I was like, I finally have a chance to
I
have an opportunity.
You had an wow. You gotta wait for opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't like it when people see me cry.
Well, who does?
Girls.
Girls like it when people see them cry?
100%.
Yeah, I'm sure some do.
Some do. Not all of them.
Some of them like the attention. Some of them are like us, where they're like, "Don't look at me."
But they're like secretly like, "Look at me."
That kind of is. Some of them get fucking angry
when they cry.
Yeah, when they're like, "Stop!" I said, "Don't look at me."
Yeah.
I need space.
Damn. I wish I was better at setting boundaries.
Well, it's not great when you have to like scream them at someone.
Oh yeah,
because usually that just means you haven't set boundaries.
You're like, now's the time,
and now it's like a big blow up.
Yeah.
I learned that seeing somebody cry is like incredibly crucial to forming a meaningful relationship, platonically or otherwise.
Yeah.
Even romantically, platonically, seeing somebody cry is like crucial.
Yeah.
So I did not know, but apparently, it's a thing.
I'm sure you'll probably see me cry at some point.
Yeah.
Throughout our relationship.
Yeah, no, it doesn't bother me. If it's someone I don't know that well and I catch them crying, it is awkward.
Yeah.
That's always a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know what kind of,
Yeah, what person they are.
Yeah, you don't know if you're going to get the, just fucking leave me alone, or if you're going to get the, like, I need a hug.
Yeah.
And both of those make me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those things are not great.
Yeah.
You ever feel that way with people that, like, if you see somebody doing something physically, like building a cabinet or building furniture or something.
Okay.
And you're like, I don't want to be an asshole and not help. But I also know that, it's like, especially men get really fucking angry if you try to help.
Yeah.
So you just kind of stand in the room and
just observe.
Just kind of be there because you don't want to leave and be a complete asshole, but you don't want to get in the way either.
No, I probably won't say anything. I'll probably be like, if you need any help, let me know. But I won't be like, hey, here's a wrench.
No, it's good to ask.
Yeah.
I love when people get upset. I'm sure you've heard it where somebody's like, thanks for all the help, really passive aggressively. And like, you didn't ask.
Yeah.
You didn't ask for help. I don't know why I'm supposed to just know. I'm kind of autistic.
No, I know. Me too.
Like, oh no, I can't just know.
Yeah.
And then thanks for all the help.
That's like a mom thing to say.
Yeah, I don't think my mom's ever really said it. My mom's gotten pissed and be like, "Can I have some help?" and asked in a
just an aggressive
attitude.
Way. Yeah.
But I don't think she's ever just done something and then been mad that I didn't help.
That's good. You have a good mom, I've heard.
Yeah.
I've never met her.
Don't get me wrong, but
yeah, but everybody does.
Yeah. For the most part, she's pretty good. I'd say like 98% of the time. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Better than most.
I like your mom. Never met your mom, but from what you said about your mom, I like your mom.
She's a good mom. Yeah. Thank God I have one good parent.
Damn, I just saw like the level spike up right there. That was funny.
Are you gonna see this big bitch again? We should probably not call her that.
No, I'm not gonna see her again.
You're not gonna see her again?
I'm too terrified.
She got that mean pussy.
Break my dick once.
Shame on
you. There won't be a second time. It's just
it's valuable. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm too terrified. I don't know. I don't think it had to do with her girth. I think it had to do with her lack of experience.
Lack of it? Wow.
I don't know.
She's not experienced?
Not compared to... I was going to say not compared to me, but that made me sound like a slut.
A little bit.
I don't know. Do people think I'm a slut, Drew?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, but it's different for men.
Yeah.
Because it's just... We're all about sexual conquering.
True.
It's all conquest for us.
Yeah.
Plus, there's that aspect of, like, we have outdoor plumbing rather than indoor plumbing.
Yeah.
So, we put our dick in something, which for some reason makes everybody think that it's just okay.
Yeah.
To, put the key in the keyhole. But if you have the keyhole and you let people inside because it's physically intrusive,
yeah,
you're a whore.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I don't agree with that.
Me neither. But it's what it is.
Yeah.
It's this. I feel like that's where it started, and then we mapped all this shit about like.
Yeah.
We have this idea that men are whores just automatically, just out of the gate. We're all just pussy hungry hounds.
That is a nice thing that we have.
It is. It's very nice. It's like we can get away with a lot, and that any woman that fucks as much as a guy or more, and they all fuck more. This is the thing. They all do it more because they have way more access to it.
I don't think they all do though.
Well, fat ones don't count.
Touche. No.
Even the fat ones can fuck way more.
No, I know.
Like, they can. They might, not all of them, but might do it. But they all have the ability to, which I think makes men upset.
They have, like, the, what's it called? Like
Power?
No, yeah. In, like, amusement parks, they have, like, the fast pass.
Mm-hmm, yeah. They got the fast pass to sex, where we have to wait in line. Yeah, no, it's, yeah. So,
fuck, that's like a smart thing I said. Fuck.
Pussy like Disney World. You like Epcot, bitches?
Oh, I love Epcot. I've been there like when I was like a kid. Like,
me too.
When I was 5.
I went 4 and 6. That. 4 years old.
4 years old, you went to Disney World.
That's what I said.
Get off your phone, you fucking pussy hound.
The podcast stopped, dude.
You fucking pussy hound. Sorry, we had to switch out some chords.
Yes.
I apologize.
We did have to switch out some. Where did it leave off?
You were talking about Disney World, and then you checked your phone, and I called you a pussy hound. It's like, get off your phone.
Yeah, but the podcast was stopped.
Yeah.
So I checked my phone.
I was giving you shit.
Me.
I was getting
Sue
you
me,
shit.
dude.
I'm not actually upset.
Yeah. We were talking about how men get angry about women
having
fucking
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have more access to it. Some of them might not use that access. Like big women, they don't count. But I think most of them just do, and then we have to, because they're supposed to be the ones that keep us in check. I feel like that's what the societal idea is around
like sexually?
Yeah. Like they're the ones that say no.
Yeah.
We all walk around knowing that men will fuck anything that walks.
Yeah.
And women are supposed to be the ones that go, no.
Yeah.
Not you. No. Because otherwise it would just be complete chaos.
Yeah.
So when you find one of those chaotic girls, we just go, you're a whore.
And then they break your dick.
And then they break your dick. They break it.
This person was not a whore.
Would you rather have your dick or your heart broken?
My heart broken. Because then I'll know that I can still feel. And
my dick.
And my dick will still work.
Oh, man.
What I was going to ask you, is it okay if we mention that you have a lady friend?
Why can't you say it?
I don't know.
Why? What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I can call her my girlfriend. Why did you have a problem saying it?
I don't know. I don't know if it was like you didn't want it out there or anything. I don't know.
I don't care.
I'm sensitive to the needs of my friends.
Really? Because you haven't fucked me.
I've kissed you.
That's true. We have kissed twice.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I've touched your dick, and you touched my dick.
We got pretty close. We got pretty close there.
Now all that's left is we have to see each other cry,
and then we're officially gay. Yeah. No. Yeah. We can talk about it.
We don't have to.
That's fine.
Okay. You have a girlfriend.
Great. Yep, that happened.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Genuinely.
it. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You brought it up.
I don't know. I am jealous. Oh, Christ. I did it. I spilled my drink.
You're a clumsy boy.
God damn, I spit all my liquid IV out.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
No, Joe Rogan will never have you on. Damn.
Oh, well, I'll just fill it up with regular bullshit.
Plain
water.
old filtered water. Meh. That you didn't have to get from a well.
Yeah. What am I bitching about? Things are pretty good.
Yeah, things are all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You are jealous, you said?
Yes, of your love.
Wow.
No, just because, like, I don't know, you seem to have a good back and forth, and, like, you can tell that you guys actually give a shit about each other.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Which is...
Rare?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Isn't that sad?
It is sad.
Yeah, no, well, I knew her previously. That's the thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I'm going to put on my flip-flops so I don't get my socks wet.
No, I did know her previously. We were friends before, so that part wasn't too terribly hard.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I didn't go 5 years single to fuck around with somebody that doesn't give a shit about me.
That's good.
Ugh, my God, I can't imagine.
I've basically only been fucking with people who don't give a shit about me.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I know. That's
her and
good.
I have had long conversations about this. She doesn't understand my weird issues with casual sex.
She doesn't understand it?
She doesn't get it. She doesn't, because...
What doesn't she get?
I'm just a fucking weirdo, is really what it comes down to.
No, we talked about this. I don't think you're a weirdo.
Yeah, I guess not. Well, I don't know. It's like a fucking I'm like a fucking schoolgirl.
No.
Yeah.
Schoolgirls have to get fucked.
Yeah, I guess that's true. In the Japanese hentai sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Casual sex was... If my brain isn't there...
No, you just want intimacy with your sex.
Yes.
Which makes sex way better. Yeah. And, like, I don't know.
You ever done something you don't care about?
Like, what do you mean?
Like anything. Like, have you ever been doing something, like, forced to do something you don't want to do?
Yeah.
Like, even a small thing?
Yeah.
Like anything in the rehab?
Yeah.
Where you're like, I don't give a shit about this. Like, painting the Xanax on a horse?
Oh, yeah.
Where you're like, fucking, what am I doing?
I thought that was pretty fun, though.
Okay.
I was like, this is retarded, but it's still pretty funny.
Okay. Well, yeah. Something could be funny. I've had that experience in casual sex where I'm like, I don't know, I could be writing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, I don't care.
No, I've definitely had my mind's been like elsewhere. I'd be like thinking about other stuff.
Yeah. Why would you do it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm very comfortable dissociating anyway, so it's like, why not?
Yeah, that's another fucking problem.
Yeah.
Me and the dissociation.
Like, I dissociate, like, almost the entire time, like, when I'm at work.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like...
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I still do my job, but it's like... I don't want to be, like, laser focused, like, the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So that would just be exhausting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the dissociation is another issue I have where I don't like doing it because it makes me feel out of control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to be dissociating forever.
Yeah.
At my place of work.
It makes me scared of losing myself, I suppose, or losing control, or slipping into a version of myself I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
At all, like really at all anymore. I dissociate hard as fuck, even at a red light.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not healthy.
No.
Especially at that amount.
Yeah.
So, dissociating in the middle of sex, and I don't think I can, because it's just like, why am I fucking here?
Yeah.
I don't care about you. I don't give a shit. I could watch you leave this room and get hit by a car, and I'd be like, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Look at the time.
That's like how Xanax feels like.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like that.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's... So, why do it? Like, I don't know. It never made that much sense.
No, I'm with you in that. I just...
And then you wreck a home? Oof.
Speak for yourself, Drew.
I am.
No. I mean, I had sex with a married person once. But...
That's the thing about the dissociation that scares me.
Yeah.
Is then you do shit like that, and you're like, I'm a monster.
And you're like, what did I do? And then you're just thinking about it. I mean, I think from what the shit you told me like earlier till now, I feel like you've gotten a lot better with that.
Yeah, no, but I've actively tried. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
Yeah, it should be.
You gotta give yourself more credit.
I think I should too, probably. I don't know. Is this what the podcast is like with Audrey?
I don't know. It's getting kind of like deep and beautiful.
I suppose so.
We talked about sex, and it's turned into like a philosophical thing about intimacy and...
Yeah, well, I feel like it's very disconnected. Even
sex and intimacy?
Sex and intimacy around American culture, at least.
Yeah.
Even if you remove porn, which I think is a whole issue in its own right, all of our advertising, just everything's just so over-sexualized all the time. You remember those Hardee's ads?
I do.
The ones that were like really grotesque, and they got in trouble for it. But it was like late 2000s into the 10s when they were doing it. It was like
tits, and then there was a burger at the end.
Yeah, it was like supermodels with huge, like Kate Upton, right?
I think
she was in one of them.
Similar to her.
Like barbecue sauce would fall off of a cheeseburger onto her tits.
And it would look like cum.
Yeah. Which I think is just really funny to...
Barbecue sauce.
Huh?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue. Barbecue. I think it'd be really funny if you were like a teenager exposed to that and you're having sex for your first time and you're like, why do I want a cheeseburger? But with like, they got in trouble for that advertising, but I feel like the further we've gotten, the more advertising just looks like those Hardee's.
Yeah, it's just like that's like normal now.
It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
It's been normal like that for a long time though.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a Fight Club conversation where because they talk about one of those. I think it's a Calvin Klein ad in the movie where there's just this like very cut femboy. Like he's jacked, but then in the face he's very feminine looking. And that's what you're
Jared
supposed
Leto.
to be. Yeah, I guess so. I think he was a little bulkier than Jared Leto. But it's an advertisement that's just like on a subway of this Calvin Klein model where he's really jacked but super feminine in the face. And they're like, this is what you're supposed to be as a man? No, this is not. This like it's hyper sexualized men. And then we do the same thing to women.
Yeah, even worse.
Even worse.
Yeah.
And we're just constantly, like, even if you stop watching porn, you're constantly just getting sex thrown at you. And then you can't come, and you're like, why?
No, this is what happens when we take prayer out of schools.
This is what happens when you teach critical race theory.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you can't really like escape it.
No, it's
like everything.
They use sex to keep us poor.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
These giant these Jews, these fucking dumb Jews.
Oh my God.
No,
true.
These giant corporations, they want you to be horny constantly, so that you spend money on women or whatever. You spend money on dates, you get hotel rooms, and then they want you to accidentally have a kid and spend money and then lose all of your money in hopes and dreams because you fucked around and had a kid, and now you have to stay poor.
Yeah.
They use it to keep us poor.
No, that's why I only fuck girls with IUDs.
Yeah. Yes.
I took the red pill, and I see the code of the Matrix. It's like, this is how you survive.
This is how you survive. IUDs. And then they complain about how much it hurts.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't make them get the IUDs.
Get the fucking IUD.
I just find the ones that already have them.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Is that an actual requirement for you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like, I have had sex with a few girls with IUDs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is like, it does get rid of a lot of the pregnancy anxiety.
Pregnancy anxiety is high as well.
Yeah. It's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I didn't have sex in high school.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah. No, hell, even being at Best Buy, people would come in, they'd be in the middle of a pregnancy scare, and I go, oh yeah, that's the nice thing about not
having sex.
Yeah, that's the one thing about not having sex.
Yeah.
Is you go, I don't have to deal with that. That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't have to be scared. I don't have to celebrate every time my girl gets her period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not a requirement for me. That made me sound like such a scumbag.
I get it, though.
No. I do want, like, a relationship at some point. It's been, like, a while since I've been in, like, a real thing where I don't have to, like, question, like, what are we?
Oh, man.
That bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm just becoming, like, more picky, which I think is, like, a good thing.
What were you before? Just a whore?
No, I mean, I was, like, I would, like, jump from, like, 6-month relationship to, like, 6-month relationship.
How do you do that? I don't know how to do that.
I mean, I didn't do it well, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, but I have no idea how to do that.
Like, I would date them for a while and then be like, oh, wait.
I understand the concept.
I'm unhappy. And then I would dip. And then I would find someone else.
Yeah, see, there's where you lose me.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to find someone. I was just unattractive is really what it comes down to.
I would just pick, like... I would just choose too easily. It's like, oh, you're a person that likes me enough.
Warm bodies.
Not even, I don't know. Someone that I could talk to for like a little bit and then be like, realize that I got into it and they got into it for like probably not the right reasons.
Huh.
But I haven't done that for a while, which is good.
Yeah.
I've been very single for like the last year.
Mm-hmm. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. It's lonely, but it's fine.
You don't have to tell me. I know. Sometimes the loneliness is all right, though.
Yeah.
Once you come to terms with it.
No, I can be content in my loneliness, but never satisfied.
Yeah.
I just need to lie next to a Snickers and I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're not you and you're hungry.
Yeah. Or horny.
Or horny. You're gonna fuck the Snickers. Sounding.
Dip my dick into some nougat.
Yeah, get your dick all sticky. Wake up with ants.
Ooh.
In your urethra.
In your pants.
Nope.
And your dick hole.
Yeah, just going up your dick hole.
Ew, Drew, that's gross.
I think if you can accept dying alone, it makes relationships easier.
Yeah. No, I mean, have you come to terms with your own death?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like pretty much there.
That's sad.
What do you mean?
It's just sad.
No, like if I die, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, I don't know. I feel like 3 years ago I would have been like, no, don't take me, and I'm like, oh, whatever, you know? Isn't that healthy?
No.
No.
The will to live is healthy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm at that point.
Yeah.
At least now.
Like I
slip into it sometimes.
Yeah.
For sure.
I still want to like do comedy and like maybe have a family one day.
That's very. The tent poles are far away.
What?
To be like, yeah, I could die tomorrow and I'd be all right. Also, I want kids is the very...
I was talking to my therapist about that.
Yeah?
And I was like, I want like a relationship. There's always that part of me that's like, I could just kill myself at any second. It's like, maybe
Don't press the button.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't want to like hurt like a future wife or children if I like decide to like one day
kill yourself?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's one hell of a thought.
You know? I don't know.
What did your therapist say?
She's like, yeah, we got to work on that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Do you think it would be different if you ended up having a kid?
I mean, I feel like it would have to be, you know?
I know it would have to be, but I'm asking if it would be. If you think it would be.
I could live with myself ending my life if I had a child.
That's...
You know?
Yeah.
I would feel too bad killing myself if I had a kid. For the kid's sake.
Yeah, oh, yeah, no. That's, I mean, you're right, but you said I don't think I could live with myself if I killed myself.
I know. The phrasing was poorly executed.
That's all right.
I'm not as smart as you, Drew. Give me a break.
I didn't say that. Although I did watch you knock a glass over.
Yeah, it's like...
towards the computer. It didn't reach, don't worry.
I know. I just wanted to double check. So you're happy?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there's always bullshit, but...
Well, yeah, but...
Definitely better than it was in high school, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was a rough time.
Yeah.
That was definitely bad. I hated that.
Yeah, I hated high school, too.
I don't know what that was even about. Because it wasn't like my high school experience was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like I was one of these fucking closeted trans kids that get bullied all the time.
Like me?
Yeah, it's just like you. People didn't really mess with me. I think I got too big too fast.
Uh-huh.
I'm not tall, but I am a stocky motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So I had a nice imposing figure to myself. I was fat too. Like I got fat. I was fat in high school. I graduated at 300 pounds. I weigh less now than I did in high school, which is, I feel like, rare for people to say.
Yeah.
So that's nice. But I was a big kid, so people didn't really try that hard to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Some people, would give me a little shit, but banter has never been an issue for me.
Yeah.
So that was fine. So I didn't have like a crazy, like terrible high school experience where people were bullying me or fucking with me.
Yeah.
I just had like a mental breakdown in 10th grade.
Yeah.
Where I got really depressed. I was pretty close. I was on the edge. I was contemplating. Pretty sure I had a plan. For suicide.
Yeah.
And the only thing that stopped it.
What were you gonna do?
I think I was probably gonna shoot myself.
Okay.
Yeah, 38 under the chin, hollow point. It's quickest, cleanest, easiest way.
Okay, this is making me sad.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have asked what specific plan you had.
Yep. Use a revolver so it doesn't jam.
Yeah.
The only thing that kept me from really taking it more seriously was doing improv. Because I had like a team that relied on me and I actually cared about improv. And it was fun and it made me happy.
That was your baby.
Mm-hmm. So I was doing that. And then I failed my chemistry class. And my mom found out. I had like a 32. Like, I didn't do a fucking thing in that class. I hated it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there. It was just on this fucking tablet the school gave me, which they gave it to us. And then they're like, don't use it for bad purposes. Then don't give it to me.
Did you watch pornog on it?
I'm 15. No, I did not. Well, I'm sure some popped up on Tumblr.
Okay.
It wasn't like I was going out of my way to watch porn on my tablet, but I'm sure some popped up on Tumblr while I was in class and been like, whoa. But like I played GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City on it.
From the App Store.
Yeah, and I would just, I'd be on fucking Tumblr and all these apps and shit in the middle of class when I should have been paying attention. But I just got to this point where I was like, nothing matters.
Yeah.
This is all bullshit. We're all going to die. We're drops in the bucket. God isn't real.
Yeah.
I
had all those thoughts when I was tripping on mushrooms.
I was sober in the middle of class.
Yeah.
15 years old. Just like nobody,
You're an old soul.
Nobody loves me. It wouldn't matter if I died. It has no effect on the earth or anybody around me. They'd all get over it eventually, and I will be forgotten. So I got really sad.
Damn.
And then the only thing that kept me going was improv. I failed this chemistry class. My mom was like, "If you get a fucking C next year, I will take you off the improv team."
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I had the thought in my head. I did not say it out loud. I was like, if she takes me off the improv team, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah.
So I became it was like almost overnight. This switch flipped in my brain from 10th grade to 11th grade. I went from like, nothing matters. And then in 11th grade, I was like, nothing matters. But if nothing matters, why can't I have fun?
Yeah.
And I became like a straight A student. Like seemingly overnight. I became a straight A student and did really well and got to do all the things I wanted to do for the sake of being happy. Yeah. So that was a good thing. The thing I think that happens to a lot of people is they don't have that breakdown. At 15.
Okay, we're finally back.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I was talking about at 15 you're allowed to have a mental breakdown.
Yes.
Yeah. So 15 you're allowed to have a mental breakdown.
I almost had a mental breakdown trying to fix this fucking podcast audio.
Yeah, at 15 everybody just goes, yeah, you're a hormonal teenager and none of your feelings are valid, but you're allowed to feel that way. Yeah. So, it's I feel like it's easier to find a support system at 15 or 16 or just as a kid having a mental breakdown. Than
when
it
did
is.
You start improv? Like
the day I showed up to high school.
Oh, okay.
So, my first class of my first semester, my first year, first class of the day was theater arts, and it was the first time that our teacher had taken his entire curriculum and destroyed it, and then based it around the Upright Citizens Brigade Manual, which is New York style long form improvisation.
UCB.
So he based his entire curriculum around that, essentially taught us the whole manual for an entire class. And then when that class ended, we started an improv team at the school. Yeah. So as soon as I got to high school, it was the first, I started doing it immediately. So from 14.
You went to like the Victorious high school.
Not quite. I
know.
Not quite. They was, the really funny thing, we annexed part of York City. So we picked up a lot of, like 30% of the inner city. If, at least in Pennsylvania, I don't know if it's federal, but in Pennsylvania, if your school that you work at has a poverty rate that's 30% or above, if you work there for like 5 years, the state will pay off your student debt for teachers. So, nice. The inner city had way too many kids, and Central was like, this would be a great opportunity to take these children away from you, and it would push us over the 30% line so that we could start getting teachers tuition forgiveness. Right. So we annexed part of the city while I was in middle school, and let me tell you, they were not ready for black women. They were not ready for that. These kids did not know how to handle girls that could fight. They were not. It was hilarious. That was definitely the least victorious high school thing. Was watching these children get their shit pushed in by strong, independent black women who had been taking care of their little sister and their mom, who was working all the time and then became ill at like 13. They had become an adult, and then kids would push them a little too hard, and they would get their shit fucked up. They were not ready. That was, oh man, what a good time. Nice. That was fun to see. Mm-hmm. They were not ready for black women. Oh, they'd just say anything too. They just call you out. Man, that was fun. Just watching all these fishing license kids not know what the fuck to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Ugh.
So, yeah, I started improv as soon as I got to high school. And then I had that breakdown in like 10th grade. And then in 11th grade became like became a straight A student. And I think at 35, you're not allowed to feel that way.
Yeah. As
an adult man, especially. I think most men would be like, if they found themselves in a position where they're like, all of a sudden nihilism has made them depressed. Mm-hmm. They're like, nothing matters. I don't believe in God. We're all dropping the bucket. I don't know why I'm doing the things I'm doing. I hate my job. I hate my life. And they leave the car running in the garage, or they commit a murder-suicide where they kill their entire family and then themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of just seeking out support. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad it happened at 15.
Yeah.
But that's why my high school experience was
not good.
Not great. You went on to tell me, and not the podcast, why you didn't like high school.
Yeah. I just didn't have like a good friend or support system. I was still in my like religious phase, like breaking out of that, and like realizing that like maybe I don't believe this. Mm-hmm. And then
sounds like you had a lot of dissonance.
Oh yeah, when I was younger, I was like, if I had a comedy special, I'd call it like cognitive dissonance or something like that, because like I was just like, I want to be this, but then I was like, I got to be this. I was like, oh, I hate what they want me to be. So it's this like weird amalgamation of like faking who I am like all the time, and
what you actually want.
Yeah, I mean, I've been able to set boundaries with like people and like my parents, especially with like, hey, I'm not like you guys, in the sense of like, I don't want to go to church every Sunday, and like,
yeah,
sometimes I say fuck if I stub my toe. Sometimes I like pussy. Sometimes. Except when it breaks your wiener. But yeah, I'm glad high school's done. I didn't have my like breakdown until I was like in college.
College is a good time too.
Yeah, I made it in just in time. 'Cause once you get out of college, I feel like it's getting to that point where it's like you're not allowed to have a
You're starting breakdown. To see that adulthood thing where it's just like you got to be strong all the time.
Yeah.
Never make a mistake or you're a failure.
Yeah. I hate that.
Yep.
I'm just rethinking my life during this podcast.
Yep. Me too. Luckily, I think I have an alright support system now. But so you had your religious beliefs that you were raised on.
Yes.
From
birth,
infancy to, even now, kind of.
Yeah. I gotta move out so bad. I want to move out so bad. You have no idea.
I get it, dude. I get it. Fucking walking in and be like, your mom just fully, like, can he have that Diet Mountain Dew in there?
Yeah, I wanted to
24.
I wanted to kill myself when I asked her that. Oh yeah, okay. For the listeners, I'm not allowed to have anything besides water in this room. And then
you are 24.
I saw Drew had a Diet Mountain Dew, and I was like, "Mom, can Drew have a Diet Mountain Dew?" I was like, "I want to kill myself."
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to ask my fucking friend my mom if my friend can have a fucking drink in a room.
And I wasn't the one to spill something either.
I know. I spilled my water.
My Diet Mountain Dew is now empty. I'm good to go.
I know, and it's not. You are not the problem in this scenario.
Well, regardless, I'm saying I see it. I understand. But you were raised on those religious beliefs that are very strong in this household. And then you got to high school and you started feeling different.
Yeah.
And you were like, maybe I don't believe everything.
Yeah, I was like, I want to have sex. I mean, I've been swearing since I was like in 2nd grade.
Damn, that's early.
I know.
I didn't start until middle school.
I mean, I would do it like to myself though, not like out in public. Like if I was by myself and I like stubbed my toe, or if I was upset about something, I'd be like, "Fuck." But like around people, I was very like.
I didn't even do it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I got excitement out of it, like knowing it was like
bad.
And, like,
you were a
wrong.
rebellious child?
I mean, I think it in that sense, I guess, but like not really. Like I didn't like do any drugs or like drink or anything in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do anything either. I was a fucking loser in high school.
Me too.
Fucking nerd. But I was fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really want to.
There's like a lot of like rich kids like at my school who like
we had a weird mix.
Hated. Like people would like drive like their BMWs to school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't get my license till I was like 20.
I didn't get mine until I was 18.
Yeah.
The last part of like senior year.
Mm.
So it was nice driving to school then, but it took me a little bit. I failed my test at 16, the permit test.
Mm-hmm.
And I had so much weird anxiety around being a failure that I didn't go back until I was 18. Then I went back at 18 and got, I think you can miss 3 questions in PA.
It's like 2 or 3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I answered 7 in a row correctly, and it was like, yep, here it is. Like, it ended the test early, and I was like, why the fuck did I wait so long? This was so much easier.
Yeah.
The second time around, like,
it's the fear of
failure. The fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
So that was a fun lesson to learn. And then, got my permit at 18, and didn't take me long to get my license, because once you're 18, you don't have to wait, like, the 6 months.
Yeah.
You can go the next week and try to get your license. So I got my license pretty quickly after that, but it also took me a little bit of time, too.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get yours until you said 20? Is that
almost 20? Yeah,
almost 20.
I was 2nd year of college. I got my license. Then I would go to open mics in Pittsburgh.
Holy shit!
Stand up.
It's like 3 hours away.
Well, I mean, like I went to Slippery Rock, which is like 45 minutes from Pittsburgh.
Okay. Still, it's quite a hike.
True. That was very fun, though. That was
yeah, it sounds like fun.
Very fun times.
I got my license at 18 and drove to New Jersey. I parked in Newark and would take the train into New York.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the first things I did once I got my license. Did not take me long to start doing shit like that, too.
Hell yeah.
And my mom was cool with it. She was like, you're an adult?
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I had a different girlfriend. And her parents, even though she was also 18, her parents were like, no, you are not going to drive to Newark, park, and then take the train into Penn Station.
Yeah.
And they made her take a train. They wouldn't even let her ride with me.
Really?
And my mom was like, you go right ahead, bud. You got it. She didn't give a shit. She was like, you're 18. Time to figure it out, my guy.
I feel like she raised you well, though.
Yeah, she did.
And I can't speak on your ex-girlfriend's upbringing.
Well, this was a weird thing that I got to experience. This was pretty fun. While we were dating, I remember talking to her one night. We were on the phone. And her mom was a little nuts. I'm not going to lie. I don't think her mom did not like me at all. I think because I reminded her of her ex-husband, of my girlfriend's dad, which is weird in its own right. But I think that's why her mom did not like me, because I didn't really give her a reason ever to not like me. I wasn't a bad influence. I mean, I'm a little bit of a degenerate, but for the most part, I was a fucking good kid.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't touch drugs or alcohol. I got my shit done, especially after 10th grade, which is when we got into the relationship. It was 11th grade. I was a great student, didn't touch drugs or alcohol, never got into trouble. Like, I was a good kid. I never really gave her a reason not to like me, but I think I reminded her of her ex-husband. Yeah. And that was a point of contention.
That's weird being like, this 16-year-old.
Well, that's when her parents were together.
Oh.
You know, they were high school sweethearts. And they were like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I think her mom just got wrapped up in it. I think her mom was seeing her daughter make the same mistake she did, which is not the case, but I think she got a little paranoid. So she didn't like me, and her mom was kind of nuts. Like, she was definitely overprotective. I can't deny that, but I remember one night talking to my ex, and she was like, my mom is such a fucking bitch. This and that. And I said to her, I was like, at least she loves you. And she was like, what? I was like, I don't know. I came home the other night at 4 a.m. to my father's, and he didn't say anything. She was like, what? I was like, my dad doesn't love me. Like, at least your mom cares. And, it was just having a conversation. Didn't mean to be, like, an asshole. Didn't mean to make a point out of it. I was just, took a second. I was like, at least she cares. You know? Could be worse, bud. And then, like, a few months later, we were in an acting class. And I don't know why all acting teachers are like this, but they'll take a day where they're like, everybody just share your feelings and emotions, and we'll talk about it. And to the credit of the acting teacher, that really does bring a cast together. It's fucking insane how close it makes you. Yeah. I get why they do it. It's very manipulative. But it works. And yeah, we were talking about something, and it got to her, and she brought up the conversation. She was like, Drew helped me with my relationship with my mother. And I was like, huh? And then she told the story, and she was like, and Drew said to me, at least she cares. And it just made me stop and think. And I was like, what? I didn't mean to. All right. Cool. So I don't remember why I brought that up, other than I hope her bitch mom knows that I fucking helped, and then she still hated me anyway.
Bitch. Fuck Drew's ex-girlfriend's mom.
I'm still mad. I'm not really. I get it.
I'm with you. I'll die on this hill with you.
No, it's fine. I get it.
I'll kill this bitch.
No, don't do.
Hello. Oh, fuck. Okay. Spoon Man.
Spoon Man.
I don't know what Spoon Man is. It's a song.
It's a song by Soundgarden.
Soundgarden.
Spoon Man.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
This is like a terrifying podcasting experience because I'm just like looking at
this is exactly what happened the last time too.
I know, but it was working other times.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bought new cords.
Damn.
Thank you for being here, Drew.
Yeah, I don't remember why I brought up that story. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. We were talking about high school experiences.
We were talking about high school experiences.
And then we were talking about your girlfriend, kind of. We were talking about improv at your school.
Yeah.
How you started when you were 14.
Yeah, I started doing improv at 14. There was a point to that, though.
That your ex-girlfriend's mom is a bitch.
I mean, there's that, too. I hope they're doing all right. I'm sure they are now. In adulthood. But there was a point to that. I don't know. It must have been something about just accepting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it about parents? We're talking about our parents.
We were talking about our parents and upbringing. I don't know.
We can.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
This is AA?
No, I haven't been AA in forever.
That's just a funny sentence out of context.
It has been a while.
Did you go to AA or did you go to NA?
I went to AA.
Oh.
NA's kind of weirder.
Yeah.
It's just like girls talking about their problems, like with their like boyfriends. They're like, I'm doing ecstasy all the time, and like my boyfriend is such a dick. And I'm like, I don't care. Tell me about your addiction. It's just like, I don't know. It just seems like I don't know. I've only been to like 2 NA meetings. I just didn't like it as much. I mean, I don't really like AA that much.
Clearly. You haven't been in a while.
I mean, I've been good.
Yeah.
Like drinking wise. It's been like a while. So like, I feel like I go only when like I feel like I really want to drink. which hasn't been in a while.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Which is good.
That is good. NA is just girls complaining about their boyfriend. I feel like that's specific to whatever two NA meetings
probably.
you went to.
Yeah.
That sounds odd.
There's a lot more girls in NA meetings, which is why people want to go to NA meetings.
That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, the first AA meeting, a girl invited me to her house afterwards. And I was like, I can't.
No.
I said no. I was like, maybe next time, but I can't.
No.
Two addicts getting together is not a good.
But they always do it.
I know.
They always find somebody like AA or NA, and they're like, we start a family.
That's why I was like, no, we gotta stop.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to date a comic.
I mean, I date a comic if they were like sober. If they smoked
sobriety is California sober.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the sobriety part that makes me not want to date a comic.
No,
I'm just saying it's being a comic, dating a comic.
Yeah.
Bad. Seems like it'd be bad.
There was like I met this one girl that I was like, I could date this woman if she was like a comic, but I don't think she does it anymore.
Oh.
But in Pittsburgh, she's like the only person I can think of, like the one that got away. But I never had her to begin with.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, but you're like, I probably should have. Like, there's always like one or two. You're like, fuck, why didn't I? Damn it.
Yeah. I think she's too rich for me.
Nah, date up. Date up a social class. It is weird.
It is.
It's
worst.
It's pretty fucking weird.
I dated this Jewish lady, and she had so much money. Like her parents were both like accountants, like in New York, and they like probably made like they were like millionaires, and like I was working Grubhub at the time.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of
So she was used to like a certain
ilk.
Ilk?
Yeah.
What's that?
Ilk. You know, it's like class.
I
guess class is the best way to describe it, but like of your ilk.
Okay.
Peers.
Yeah, like she had
where
a
you're
boat.
at. Yeah.
I can't compete with this boat.
No, it depends on her relationship with her father. That's really where the crux lies in that. If she has the type of dad that's like will do anything for his princess.
It was kind of like that.
Then you're in the clear.
Really?
Oh yeah. Because like he'll probably fucking hate you, but if she's like, "Daddy, can we have some money?" He'll give it to her, and you're fine.
Well, it didn't work out, so
yeah. But if it's like he's demanding and he's like, "You cannot date this boy," and then she listens to him, you're fucked.
Oh man. Anyway, she's dead to me now.
Oh, all right.
That was the girl who called. I told you about. She called me when she was on mushrooms.
Okay.
Did we talk about this last time?
I don't know if we talked about it last time. I don't think we really brought up anything personal from our outside lives like that.
Oh yeah, we were just starting to get acquainted with each other. We were friends, but not.
Yeah, but definitely, I don't think we knew how the podcast was going to work.
Yeah, we're like close now.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
We are pretty close.
It's true.
Like I genuinely like love you, like as a friend.
I love you too.
Hell yeah.
I'm not as tall as you.
We just pounded.
we fist bumped.
We fist bumped.
We didn't have gay sex.
Hey.
With as many breaks are in this podcast.
For anyone wondering, all those technical difficulties, we stopped it to have gay sex.
Yeah, we talked ilk and yeah. So she was the one that called you when she was on shrooms, and you were like, "Lose my number."
Yeah, I feel like I should tell the whole story now. It'll take like 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So I was dating this girl for 6 months. She broke up. I mean, I broke up with her, and she kind of put me through like the ringer, like emotionally, and then like 2 years later, she just like calls me like while she's on mushrooms. She's like, "I'm so like cold. I'm shivering." And I'm like, "You're fine. You're on drugs." And then she like hung up, and she was like, "Thank you for being there and talking with me." And I was like, don't ever talk to me again. That was basically it.
Yeah, had you not heard from her in those 2 years?
No.
Yeah, that's a wild thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to do.
It was kind of a mind fuck.
A little bit.
Because I liked this girl a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Met her family.
Yeah.
In New York.
Mm-hmm.
The concrete jungle where nightmares are made of.
Oh. I love New York.
Bars. Yeah.
I do.
I've only been once.
I've been many, many times to New York City.
Crowded.
Yeah, I hear that a lot from people. Which to me, it's an odd thing. In giant cities like that, in big metropolitan areas, Philly, Pittsburgh, New York, even parts of Jersey, I feel so insignificant and small because it's a ton of people that it helps with my social anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like a face in the crowd.
No, I like that too. It's just like the buildings are like...
Yeah, no, all of that whole thing. Like, it's like giant buildings above my head.
Yeah.
Can't see the sky. Tons of people walking at a breakneck pace.
Mm-hmm.
All makes me feel like a normal human.
Yeah.
Like, that whole thing just makes me feel small, which reminds me of life, like just how life is.
Yeah.
And how human I am.
How we're all insignificant.
Yeah, and that helps me.
Yeah.
And then other people are like, it's so much. It's so much. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm the opposite. The so much helps.
Yeah.
I do genuinely love New York. I really like that city.
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd thing. I've been a ton of times to New York City, and it is fun.
Yeah.
I like going. I like being there.
I'll go with you.
We should fucking go sometime.
I'm down to go.
Hit up Gray's Papaya. You ever had Gray's Papaya?
I was there for like 3 days once.
Oh man, Gray's Papaya is hot dogs.
Brooklyn.
It's hot dogs. You get the hot dog and papaya special. It's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 hot dogs. You get the Gray's sauce on it.
Gray sauce?
Yeah, because it's Gray's Papaya, like Gray apostrophe S,
okay.
as in a name. It's possessive. Gray's Papaya, you get the Gray sauce on it. It's onions, and I fucking hate onions, but I'll eat them on these hot dogs. It's so goddamn good. And then you get the papaya shake with it, and it's like $3. It's so cheap.
Wow.
It's delicious. And then hit up fucking Nintendo of America. Hey, did you go in Nintendo of America? Dude, you gotta fucking go to Nintendo.
I went to
of
like
America.
3 places. I went to like a restaurant, and I got like a bagel, and
Nice.
I went to her house. That was about it.
Nice. No, you gotta.
That didn't do
We gotta
anything
go.
there.
We gotta go to New York. You hit up Gray's Papaya, go to the Rockefeller Plaza, walk around, see all the NBC bullshit. Then from outside of there, because it's just down the block, Nintendo of America, just tons of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, Nintendo of America, New York is awesome. It's not a big store, but they have like everything. I remember being there when the Wii was coming out. It hadn't come out yet. That is a very fond memory of mine. But they have a ton of exclusive merch and shit in there. What's up?
You were like 7 or 8.
I was pretty young. I must have been, right around there. Right around 8, 9. That was cool. That was really cool. I've been there at Christmas. That is a fucking amazing time to be in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, even people who hate Christmas have been to New York during Christmas time and they love it. It's fucking magical. The fucking window displays at Macy's.
Yeah.
All of it. Rockefeller Plaza, the giant tree. It's so fucking cool.
You're making me want to go back.
I love New York. I will gladly go to New York. I have so much fun when I'm there. It is a good fucking time. We could take the train up.
How much money do I need to save up?
You probably need to, you need a ticket, and then it depends on how long we're staying. Because it could be a day trip for me. I really don't care. I've driven up there and parked in Jersey and then taken the Amtrak into Manhattan.
What about a weekend trip?
Weekend trip's going to be a little more.
How much we talking?
Well, I have to look at hotels.
This is the finance part of the podcast.
Yeah, I have to look at hotels. And it depends on where we're staying. Because we could probably stay in New Jersey cheaper and then just keep taking the Amtrak into Manhattan, which is normally what I do. But to stay in Manhattan, if you look at Airbnbs or hotels, it's definitely going to be more.
Yeah.
So, probably look at Jersey. But
I'm fine with staying in a dump.
Dude, one time I stayed in Jersey. I stayed in Newark. I swear to God, there was a baby just in the street. I just saw a baby in the street. New Jersey sucks.
Damn.
I hate Jersey, but I love New York. Cat's Deli. Oof.
I don't know any of these places.
Oh my God. Where Harry Met Sally?
I just watched that recently.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's a great film.
Mm-hmm. Where she's having the orgasm.
That's the name of the place? I
believe that's Cats. I hope I'm not wrong on that, because that would be embarrassing. So now I gotta look it up.
I don't think anyone's going to give it a shit.
I'm pretty sure that's Cat's Deli. I think Carnegie Deli closed down. I think that was the one. Cat's Deli. That stays open 24/7. I love a good bodega, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I'll go to fucking Zabar's. You ever been to Zabar's?
No, I haven't been anywhere.
Zabar's is a fucking grocery store. Cat's Delicatessen and Where Harry Met Sally. Okay, I was right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Zabar's is just a fucking grocery store. And even that's like fucking amazing to me to go there when I'm in New York.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Something about those grocery stores. It's a tiny one. Ceilings are really low. So it doesn't have the giant supermarket feel to it. It doesn't have that weird insane asylum bullshit you get when you go into like a giant around here.
I mean, the insane asylum that I went to was pretty low ceilings for hanging yourself. They have to keep them low. Or they keep them super, super high, like the gym.
Yeah.
The gym.
But that's what gas stations. That's what grocery stores around here feel like to me. And I don't like it. There's no windows except for the front. There's a little bit of natural light, and then the rest of the fucking supermarket is like it makes me feel like a crazy person. I don't like being in there.
Yeah. You ever been high in a grocery store?
What's up?
You've been high in a grocery store, right?
Sure. Yeah, I tried to fight Marty, the robot.
Oh, and Giant?
Yeah. It was the first time I saw him, and he came around the corner. It scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I tried to throw hands on that giant Roomba. And then I got pissed because the robot was taller than me.
Did you make contact?
No, I just like reeled back and put my weight on my back foot. And then I was like, it has googly eyes.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's how they make you not fight them. They're like, oh, it's cute. It has eyes.
Yeah, no, they humanize it.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous.
I know. It's going to fuck us in the ass one day.
Yeah.
Right when we're picking out some croutons, it's going to walk over.
Just shank us. Tired of cleaning up your trash. Scary robot. But yeah, Zabar's it's low ceilings and it's more intimate, which makes it a more enjoyable experience. It's also, just because New York is a giant city, it's a tiny grocery store with necessities, like what you need, and there's a ton of them around the city. Well, not a ton of Zabar's, but a ton of grocery stores like that around the city. So it's not huge and imposing, and everybody's in there just having a good time. So even that's like just fun to be in.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate grocery stores. I love New York. It is a fun time.
Hell yeah. I'm down to go with you sometime.
I'm down to go too. It's been so long. It's been too long since I've been to New York. I think I've been maybe 30 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have been to New York a lot throughout my childhood. Occasionally my family and I, we would just go up to New York for whatever reason. I've seen the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade too. That's fun. So we would do shit like that. Spent Christmas in New York, spent Thanksgiving in New York, saw the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We would have trips like that. So I think that was like the first 10 times was just, we don't live that far away. So my father, we just, we'd spend like a weekend. And then I did this thing where it was a weird documentary style thing. I was maybe 10 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And it was supposed to be like child actors versus child models. And I got cast in this. And I don't know where it's at. I have never seen it. But every weekend, for several weekends, I had to go to New York City to film.
Yeah.
So that was probably another 10, 15 times. Just going every weekend, taking a day trip up to New York we would always go to like Macy's, that giant Macy's, and shop and, just do New York things. And then I've been a handful of times after that for class trips, for improv, for myself. So, yeah, I'd say around probably 30 times I've been to New York City. Because we're not that far away.
Yeah. I lived here my whole life. I've only been there once.
That's pretty common, I feel like, around here.
Uh-huh.
Where most people I meet don't leave their neighborhood. Like,
yeah.
they're not, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just a rural hick thing. But most people do not travel.
No.
Like, I got my license, and I was like, it's time for road trips.
Yeah.
And just end up going places. But for the most part, most of the friends throughout high school and later on, they don't leave their neighborhood.
No.
They don't go have little adventures.
Little adventures are very fun.
Most people I know, they're like, yeah, I've been to King of Prussia once. I'm like, wait, fuck, why?
I've never been to King of Prussia.
See? Like, what is that? What do you...
I don't know.
Why not? They have a Tesla store. They let me sit in it last time I was there.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, they have the Teslas in the mall. King of Prussia is a fun time. I like Philly, too. I don't like it as much as New York, but I really like the historical shit in Philly. That's fun for me.
Give me some of that Liberty Bell.
Yeah, well, the Liberty Bell's fun, but that whole district, like, I went through the Betsy Ross house again the last time I was there. That's fun. Shit like that's fun for me because I'm a fucking white person.
Yeah.
But that's fine. They had somebody playing a slave, too. That was not fun. That was not fun. Ooh, I see you've been doing your own clothes. I'm like, no, get me out, dude. I just want to talk about the flag. I want to talk about the flag. Ugh.
My brain is just empty right now.
Okay, all right, I'll keep going.
Do you want to end it?
Do you want to end it?
We've been talking for like...
Your life or the podcast?
Well, both.
Don't do one of those.
We've been talking for like an hour and 20 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Do you want to eat some salsa and play some video games?
I'll pass on the salsa.
Do you want to play some video games?
I don't like tomatoes.
No?
No.
I don't like tomatoes by themselves, but
who the fuck eats tomatoes by themselves?
My family.
Do they bite into them like apples? Psychos.
I know.
You live in a house of psychos.
I do. Why do you think I'm so crazy? I live in a house of psychos.
You're the most sane one here. That's the scary part.
Maybe. Honestly, yeah, probably. That's the sad part.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Ugh. Biting into tomatoes like apples.
Ugh, I'm gonna throw up.
Ew, dude. I hate tomatoes in general.
Thank you, Drew, for coming. I love you so much.
Love you too, bud.
Do you have any shows or anything coming up?
24th, I have Zotropolis.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's me, Alan Massenberg, and is it Kirk? Who else was on that show? Give me 1 second, I'll find out here. One more time. Spoon Man. Did I not save the image? Am I a dumb piece of shit? Guys, comedy's hard. I fucking ate shit last night. That was terrible. Nothing like a good old bomb, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Justin Armistead. So it's Kirk Griffiths, me, and Justin Armistead.
Nice.
We'll be doing Zotropolis on the 24th. That'll be fun. 25th, sorry. Saturday, March 25th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That's a fun-looking room.
Hell yeah.
That's a fun-looking room. I'm very excited.
I might come out to that.
Yeah, it's not far, is it?
No.
That's where they have the blast-off mic is right there.
I know, yeah. I performed at the gay show at Zotropolis a couple years back.
Oh, yeah? Are you going to Audrey's thing?
Yeah. I haven't bought tickets yet, but I'm going to go.
Oh, excuse me. I need to go, too.
Are you going to go?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
April 16th.
Come see me at Northumberland on the 24th.
Northumberland?
And then go see Drew on the 25th at Zotropolis.
When's your Phantom Power show?
I believe that's the 31st.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure of that, though.
I'll also be hosting the New Comics open mic, the New Talent.
Potluck?
Yeah, I'm hosting that one. We're taking some of the new comics at Phantom Power. It'll be on a Monday. I think it's the 20th. We'll be taking some of the new comics that have been showing up regularly and putting in work and giving them extra time. So make sure you come out. Like, if there's one thing that you should come out to, it's that. It's free. I know it's on a Monday, but there's food.
There's food.
So please come out to that one.
Come out. Please
support
come
those
out.
people.
Support Phantom Power. Support comedy.
Support the new comics.
Support Kevin Moran.
Kevin Moran.
Dick and Sheets.
Mr. Moran and the Big Steppers. Sean Dick and Sheets. Damianopolis, who you had on last week.
Yes.
Last time. I don't know when these get released. I don't think you do either.
No, I don't. Those will be out in like 2 days.
Nice. Damianopolis, Sean Dick and Sheets, Kevin Moran. I think Elliot was on there too.
Elliot.
Gottlob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Brandon Koss.
Who's that?
He does improv.
Have I seen him before?
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you recognize him.
We'll come out to that.
Yeah, please. Come out to that. Please. Pretty please.
Phantom Power in Millersville.
March 20th.
March 20th. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you, Drew.
Love you too.
Let's play some
game.
Some games.
Let's play some game.
Some mind games.
Ooh.
What are we, women playing mind games?
What are we, dumb broads?
Ended on some
sexism?
Unnecessary sexism.
Some unnecessary. All right, yep. Right. All women are whores. Bye.
Get an IUD. Bye.